Hello everyone, me again, Big Joy on the earth. So let's continue the art of worldly wisdom. 174. Do not live in a hurry. To know how to separate things is to know how to enjoy them. Many people finish their fortunes sooner than their life. They run through pleasures without enjoying them and would like to go back when they find that they have overlived the mark. Positions of life. They increase the ordinary pace of life by the hurry of their own calling. They did they devour they devour more in one day than they can digest in a whole lifetimes. They live in advance of pleasures, eat up the years beforehand, and by their hurry get through everything too soon. Even in the search for knowledge, there should be moderation, lest we learn things better left unknown. We have more days to live through than pleasures. Be slow in enjoyment, quick at work. For men, see work ended with pleasure, pleasure ended with regret. 175. A solid man. One who is finds no satisfaction in those that are not. It is a pitiable eminence that is not well founded. Not all are men that seem to be so. Some are sources of deceit, impregnated by chimeras. They gave birth to impositions. Others are like them so far that they take more pleasure in a lie, because it promises much than in the truth, because it performs little. But in the end, these prices come to a bad end, for they have no solid foundation. Only truth can give true reputation. Only reality can be of real profit. One deceit needs many others, and so the whole house is built in the air and must soon come to the ground. Unfounded things never reach old age. They promise too much to be much trusted, just as that cannot be true which provokes too much. 176. Have knowledge or know those that have knowledge. Without intelligence, either one's own or another's, true life is impossible. But many do not know that they do not know, and many think they know when they know nothing. Fallings of the intelligence are incorrigible, since those who do not know themselves, and cannot therefore seek what they lack. Many would be wise if they did not think themselves wise. Thus it happens that though the oracles of wisdom are rare, they are rarely used. To seek advice do not lessen greatness or argue incapacity. On the contrary, to ask advice proves you well advised. Take counsel with reason if you do not wish to court defeat. 177. Avoid the familiarities in intercourse. Neither use them or nor permit them. He that is familiar loses any superiority his influence gives him, and so loses respect. The stars kept their brilliance by not making themselves common. The divine demands decorum. Every familiarity breeds contempt. In human affairs, the more a man shows, the less he has. For in open communication, you communicate the feelings that reserve might keep under cover. Familiarity is never desirable with superiors because it is dangerous, with inter rails because it is unbecoming. Least of all with the common herd, who become insolent from sheer folly. They mistake favor shown them for need felt of them. Familiarity changes on vulgarity. 178. Trust your heart, especially when it has been proved. Never deny never deny it hearing. It is a kind of house arc that often foretells. The most important. It is a kind of house arc that often foretells the most important. Many have perished because they feared their own heart. But of what use it to fear it without finding a better remedy? Many are endowed by nature with a heart so true that it always warns them of misfortune and the worst of its effects. It is unwise to seek evils unless you seek to conquer them. 179. Reticence is the cell of capacity. A breast without a secret is an open letter. Where there is a solid foundation, secrets can be kept profound. There are special sailors where things of moment may be hid. Reticence, reticence springs from a self-control. And to control oneself in this is a true triumph. You must pay ransom to each you tell. The security of wisdom consists in temperance in the inner man. The risk that Randerson's runs lies in the questioning of others, in the use of contradiction to warm out secrets, in the darts of irony to avoid this, the prudent become more reticent, reticent, more reticent than before. What must be done need not be said, and what must be said need not be done. 180. Never be guided by what your enemy has done. The fool never does what the wise judge wise, because he does not follow up the suitable means. He that is discreet follows still less a plan laid out, or even carried out by another. One has to discuss matters from both points of view, turn it over on both sides. Judgments vary. Let him that has not decided attend and rather to what is possible than what is probable. 181. The truth, but not the whole truth. Nothing demands more caution than the truth. It is the length of the heart. It requires as much to tell the truth as to conceal it. A single lie destroys a whole reputation for integrity. The deceit is regarded as treason, and the deceiver as a traitor, which is worse. Yet not all truths can be spoken, some for our own sake, others for the sake of others. 182. A grain of boldness in everything. It is an important piece of prudence. You must moderate your opinion of others so that you may not think so high of them as to fear them. The imagination should never yield to the heart. Many appear great till you know them personally, and then dealing with them does more to disillusionize than to raise esteem. No one oversteps the narrow bounds of humanity. All have their weakness, either in heart or head. Dignity gives apparent authority, which is rarely accompanied by personal power. For fortune often redresses the height of office by the inferiority of the holder. The imagination always jumps too soon and paints things in brighter colors than the real. It thinks things not as they are, but as it wishes them to be. Attentive experience, disillusionized in the past, soon corrects all that. Yet, if wisdom should not be time rose, neither should folly be rash. And if self-reliance helps the ignorant, how much more the brave and the wise. 183. Do not hold your views too firmly. Every fool is fully convinced, and every one fully persuaded is a fool. The more erroneous his judgment, the more firmly he holds it. Even in cases of obvious certainty, it is fine to yield. Our reasons for holding the view cannot escape notice. Courtesy, our courtesy, our courtesy in yielding must be the more recognized. Our obstinacy, our obstinacy losses more than our victory is. That is not to champion truth, but rather rudeness. There be some heads of error most difficult to turn at caprice. To obstinacy, and the sum is a wearisome fool. Steadfastness should be for the will, not for the might. Yet there are exceptions where one ought fail twice, owning oneself wrong both in judgment and in the execution of it. Thank you, everyone.